Scorpio, welcome to your reading for the week of December 14th. Please excuse my voice. I have been sick for a little while here, so I will get through this video though. So this week, you start off with the Jack of Spades. Jack of Spades is an interesting card because Jack of Spades doesn't normally represent a water sign. However, this week it does. And the Jack of Spades definitely has a lot of qualities of water. He's very charming. A lot of the water signs can be very charming and can use their charm. So, you definitely want to use that this week to your advantage. He's good with people. And he's very also go with the flow. So, water sign again. So definitely go with the flow this week and just allow things to happen. Don't try to make too much happen. But he's also very good at using the resources he has on hand. So also, focus on using your resources, any resources that you have to kind of like make things happen. He doesn't need anything. He doesn't need anything, really. I call this guy, the MacGyver of the deck, really, because he can just take a bunch of random stuff, put it together, and make something happen. And that's kind of what you need to do in your life with this card, is you need to take things from all over the place and make things happen. It could be anywhere. It could be love. Could be, business, whatever, job. And it's literally about taking, like, skills that you have and mixing them together and combining them and creating something out of it. So, that's what this card is all about. Next, you have the Eight of Diamonds. Definitely a hard-working week. Scorpio has been really focused on work. I mean, definitely over the past few months even, my readings have just continuously talked about work for Scorpio, and pretty much no other sign. No other sign, it's not like all the other signs get this same message where you're really focused on work, but I think a lot of you are working towards something, a goal, and for some of you, it might not literally be work. It might be a hobby. It might be might be YouTube or something along those lines as well. It could be something more just kind of for yourself, but it could, what this card says, if you work on something like that, it could turn into a job, a business for you or something along those lines. Very powerful work. It's about, the Eight of Diamonds to me is always about making things that you want to happen. And it's all about the more work you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. So it's kind of like, if things aren't working for you, then definitely work harder at those things. I've said that in videos in the past, and sometimes people are always like, because of The Secret or whatever, they think that if you work too hard towards something, then you're blocking it from happening. That's all a bunch of BS, basically. Definitely hard work definitely translates into energy, which you put out and then get back. So definitely work extra hard with this card. Next, you have the Nine of Diamonds. Really good card. It's another card that says you're super close. It's kind of a card that says if you're like looking to get somewhere in life or have things happen, it says that you are really, really close to being where you need to be to make things happen. It's a good card. It does bring success. It even brings a boost, like kind of like a thing that it's a card that can bring you to the next level. It's an achievement card. So it can, if you're trying to work, this could be a promotion at work. It could be, and again, with this like hobby thing or whatever, if you're one of those people, this could be you kind of getting to the next level or making something more happen. But Nine of Diamonds is kind of traditionally read as gifts from the universe, getting things that you want, having things that you want to happen, have happen to you. It's a very good card. And you end with the Seven of Hearts, so definitely a lack of love. I know Scorpio definitely wants love, so, but this is definitely probably still feeling a lack of love this week, to be honest. I think that for water signs specifically, anything that water signs have wanted in life for the past, like, many years probably required, if you were able to get it in the first place, it probably required about 10 times the amount of work that it would normally take for, a normal person that's not a water sign. So it's like anything that you've accomplished or anything, it's probably taken about 10 times the amount of work. But with the Seven of Hearts, it kind of does say that. It says if you want love, then, you're going to have to work like 10 times harder to get it at this time. I think that's going to clear up for everybody, really, next year, towards the end of this year, for some of you and things like that. But it's definitely a card that says, you'd have to try a lot of different things to meet people, definitely better at communication. It can be a lack of communication card and things like that. But on the flip side, it can even indicate somebody who's interested in you, but sometimes you're just not interested in them. So, it can say, hey, you know what, there is love there for you, but either you're not looking at it or you're just not interested in that person. So you have that as well to kind of like work through with this card. But all in all, it looks like an amazing week with that 8 and that 9. Really good stuff. So enjoy it, and thank you for watching.